Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was the one that was being rude. Um, 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 the wreck that my family was in, the kid that hit us ended up spending 2 years in the penitentiary and then
Wow.
2 years on parole. He killed my mom. He killed my older brother, and he killed his own sister.
2 years not enough.
Well, it's because I'm a paralegal. Remember I told you, it's considered vehicular homicide with gross negligence. So it's a third-degree felony.
Oh.
And then with him only being 18 years old, when you really look at it, he's going to be in prison for the rest of his life, even if he's not behind bars.
It'll be haunting him.
Yeah, because, he killed my mom, and he killed my older brother, and he killed his own sister.
Oh, wow, that's
And his own sister was asking him to please slow down. He was driving way too fast.
Was he drunk?
No. The car that he was driving belonged to a wealthy businessman in Ohio. And we were on U.S. Highway 54 outside of Yates Center in Kansas. And we were headed west, and he was headed east. And it had torrential rain, torrential rains. And everyone pulled over. And when it stopped raining, there's puddles here and there. And the wealthy businessman that owned the automobile, this happened in 1957, on May the 9th, 1957. And wealthy business people could drive their automobile from one side of the United States clear across to the other side of the United States. And if they were called back home for an emergency or whatever, ASAP yesterday, they had to hop on a flight to go back home to take care of business. All they had to do was drop their car off at a rental center. The rental center would hire people with proper credentials to drive that automobile back to its owner. They would get paid a certain amount of money. They would get paid half when they left and the other half when they arrived.
Is that what that guy was doing?
That's what he was doing. And he had never driven an automobile that had that much power. And then with the torrential rains, he also felt like he had lost some time, and he wanted to make up some time. And so when he hit, when he was speeding, when he hit a puddle in the road, he was going in excess of 125 miles an hour.
Wow.
He punched on the brakes, and the car skidded sideways. And their car, hit our car right front to right front. That's why his sister, she was sitting here, her chest hit the dashboard.
That was in 1957, you said?
Correct. My mother catapulted through the windshield.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they said that it broke her neck and cut her jugular vein.
You mind if I ask how old you were then?
3.
Oh boy.
I was 3. My dad, it hit with such force, and the car started to roll. My dad flew across the seat, and my mother's door started to open. He flew out. He got a compound fracture of his upper arm because it slammed, and when it slammed, it flipped him onto what was the bottom is now the top.
Oh.
The transmission, he landed on the transmission.
Oh my.
The transmission caught on fire.
Was he driving?
My dad was.
Oh.
at that time there was, because those were real small towns